but at the end of the day, I lost it, you know? And I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through.
The entire interview is 22 minutes of torture, but this part was the hardest to watch. So Will Smith is back in the news again, and for good reasons, thankfully. But the ghost of his past involving the slap had worldwide just keeps haunting him. I mean, in today's day and age, it's hard to move past something like that. And I really feel for the guy. I mean, he had this reputation of being sweet and such a nice guy. And in one night, all of that just went away. But what do you expect? Like, what does anyone expect? You know, Solomon, the wise king, said, and I quote, according to the American Standard Bible, it says, "Dead flies causes the oil of the perfumer to send forth an evil odor. So doth a little folly outweigh wisdom and honor." And like my pastor would say, the scriptures can never be broken. So the echo of that slap will follow Will Smith for a very, very long time, if not for the rest of his life. His current predicament is just the fulfillment of ancient wisdom, and there is no escaping this reality. But if you know anything about people in Hollywood, one thing they have a huge problem with is understanding reality. I mean, these guys are so out of touch with reality. And so Will Smith is in the news again to promote his new film, Emancipation. And here he is on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah talking about the project. Let's watch.
You know, it's American slavery was, you know, one of the most brutal aspects of human history.
Right.
You know, it was something that was so incomprehensible. You know, it was just so it's hard to understand the level of human cruelty.
Okay. Can Americans just get over themselves? Like, what do you guys know about human cruelty? Listen, slavery as a whole was terrible. Not just American slavery. In Arabia, the slaves were castrated, guys. In Egypt, they were buried alive. In West Africa, they were used for human sacrifice. But American slavery, that's one of the worst in human history. Compared to what? Compared to what exactly? But this is just a foretaste of how out of touch with reality this guy is. Like, he's really out of touch. Unless he proceeds to paint this new movie as some larger-than-life accomplishment. Like he has just done something grand, something, you know, amazing, something that no one has ever done before. Just watch.
It's you know, it is a beautiful, beautiful movie. And, you know, so my daughter asked me, she's like, "Daddy, do we really need another slave movie?" When I was thinking about it. And I said, "Baby, I promise you I wouldn't make a slave movie. This is a freedom movie, you know."
Oh, wow.
It centers on faith, you know, and the power of faith, you know, to be able to endure anything. You know, the difference between faith and revelation, right? That he walked in the world with a knowledge of the divine. The major thing that came through for me with Peter is the power of the direction of love. That comprehension of love and how love actually is a superpower. You know, when you can fill your heart with that kind of love, it's a propulsion that is unlike any other thing. It's stronger than fear, it's stronger than hate, you know, is stronger than tired, you know. It's like when you can really latch into and fill your heart with love in a way, it really is shield and armor unlike anything that exists.
So there you have it. Emancipation is a story of freedom and faith and revelation and the superpower of love that is both shield and armor. I mean, the dedication these American celebrities have to stroking their egos and offering self-congratulations. Everything they do is just groundbreaking and revolutionary. You know, these are the only set of creatives that I know that will create something, review it themselves, and congratulate themselves for doing such a great job. I mean, this is just Hollywood in a nutshell. So after having a grand orgasm in front of the camera and receiving huge round of applause for doing just that, Will Smith and Trevor Noah finally decided to address the elephant in the room. Let's watch that.
You just never know what somebody's going through. You know, in the audience right now, you're sitting next to strangers, and somebody's mother died last week, somebody's child is sick, somebody just lost their job, and I was going through something that night, and not that justifies my behavior at all. I would just say, you're asking what did I learn, and we just got to be nice to each other, man. It's like, it's hard. And I guess the thing that was most painful for me is I took my hard and made it hard for other people, Right. And it's like I understood the idea where they say hurt people, yeah. And it's like,
I don't know. Will, I don't know. And I don't need to know. There is nothing to understand. I mean, the entire interview is 22 minutes of torture, but this part was the hardest to watch. Will, spells the BS, okay? Just spells the absolute BS. Stop. I mean, stop trying to get people to feel sorry for you. It is disgusting to watch. You slapped a man on stage and made him look terrible, look like a fool in front of the whole world. And you expect sympathy? You want me to feel sorry for you? Look, actions have consequences, and brace yourself for the consequences of your actions. You're lucky you're not in jail and no one brought charges against you. You're fortunate to still get to do interviews and be part of new movies. And so people still pay attention to you. People are still listening to you. You still have some fans, loyal fans, ready to listen to and buy and purchase whatever you are selling. Look, an average individual will lose their job for doing what you did. And they will have a hard time finding another job. But here you are still making films and being granted interviews. You are enjoying so much privilege, yet I should feel sorry for you and understand that you were having a bad day the day you decided to slap someone else in front of in front of the whole world for absolutely nothing. A mild joke. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable. See, I like Will Smith, I really do. I like many of his movies. Even the one he was awarded for was cool, average. It wasn't that bad. And I was disappointed by that slap. But everything he has done after that slap is even more disappointing. His acceptance speech, him dancing at the after party as if nothing happened, and now this, making himself out to be a victim again. I mean, this just shows you how out of touch these people are. I mean, how invested and devoted they are to self-aggrandizement. They want you to believe that they are the greatest actors, right? They are the greatest victors, rather. They are doing the most and telling great stories. But they also want you to see them as the poorest victims of harsh circumstances. What they are going through is just something that is incomprehensible. It's like the suffering of whipped Peter, right? So you should be proud of them and also feel sorry for them at the same time. And that is why these people shouldn't be your role models. Besides teaching you how to pretend in front of a camera, that's if you want to go into acting. Besides learning how to be a good actor, these people have absolutely nothing else to teach you about reality. Nothing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, then hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Will Smith coming back, releasing a new film, and the interview with Trevor Noah. And until the next video, peace.